The interview is going well. You feel good. You feel ready. And then the interviewer leans forward, smiles, and says, "Tell me about your biggest failure." Your mouth goes dry. Your mind goes blank. Your smile freezes.
The dreaded question, the one nobody wants to answer.
But here is the secret. This question is actually an enormous opportunity.
Most candidates panic and stumble. You will not.
Because today, we answer every difficult question together.
Confidently, naturally, impressively, in perfect English.
Let's face the hard questions and turn them into your greatest advantage. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Interview Series Episode 2. I am Anna Wilson.
And I am David Clark, back with another career-changing lesson.
Subscribe for the complete interview series, all 5 episodes.
Give this a thumbs up if difficult interview questions make you nervous.
Share with your most ambitious friend. Let's go.
Difficult interview questions. Why do interviewers ask them?
Not to torture candidates, although it can feel that way.
They ask difficult questions for 2 reasons.
Reason 1, to see how you handle pressure and unexpected situations.
Reason 2, to learn something real about you, not just polished answers.
Difficult questions reveal character, problem-solving ability, self-awareness.
Self-awareness means understanding your own strengths, weaknesses, and emotions.
And the candidates who answer difficult questions well always stand out.
Because most candidates avoid the truth, give safe, boring answers.
You will not. You will answer honestly, specifically, impressively.
Today, the most common difficult questions and the exact formulas for each.
Okay, the failure question. The one everyone fears most.
Tell me about your biggest failure, or tell me about a mistake you made.
Why do interviewers love this question?
Because failure reveals character, more than success ever does.
How you handled failure shows resilience, self-awareness, growth.
The formula for answering, 4 parts.
Part 1. Describe the situation honestly. Don't minimize it. Don't exaggerate it.
Part 2. Take full ownership. No blaming others, no excuses.
Part 3. Describe what you learned. Specifically, not vaguely.
Part 4. Describe what you did differently after. Show the growth.
Full example answer. Dot.
Early in my career, I mismanaged a project timeline. I underestimated how long certain tasks would take, and the team missed our deadline.
Part 2. Ownership.
Looking back, I didn't communicate clearly enough with stakeholders, and I should have built in more buffer time. That was completely my responsibility.
Part 3. Learning.
What I learned was the critical importance of transparent communication and realistic planning.
Part 4. Change.
Since then, I always build a 10% contingency into every timeline, and I send weekly updates to all stakeholders. I have not missed a deadline since.
That answer is remarkable.
It is honest, it takes ownership, it shows growth, and it ends with a success.
The failure became a strength story.
That is the transformation. Every failure can be framed that way.
Key phrases for this answer type. No.
Looking back, I recognize that shows reflection and self-awareness.
I take full responsibility for. Shows ownership. Very impressive.
What this taught me was shows growth mindset.
Since then, I have consistently shows the change was real and lasting. The biggest mistake candidates make with failure questions is choosing a failure that is actually a disguised success, like saying, "I worked too hard," or "I care too much." Interviewers see through this immediately, and it makes you seem dishonest. Choose a real failure. Take real ownership. Show real growth. Genuine vulnerability plus genuine growth, That combination is extraordinarily powerful in any interview. So remember, answer failure questions with real ownership, specific learning, and demonstrated change. Use, "I take full responsibility" and "what this taught me was." Turn your failure into your strongest answer.
Okay, conflict questions. Also very common, also very feared.
Tell me about a time you worked with a difficult colleague.
Or, describe a conflict you had at work and how you resolved it.
These questions test your emotional intelligence and professionalism.
Emotional intelligence. The ability to understand and manage emotions. Yours and others.
The formula, 4 parts again.
Part 1. Describe the situation neutrally. No character attacks, no exaggeration.
Part 2. Describe your actions, not theirs. What did you do?
Part 3. Describe the resolution. How did it end?
Part 4. Describe the relationship or outcome after. What happened next?
Key rule. Never, never speak negatively about the other person,
Even if they were completely in the wrong.
even if they were genuinely terrible.
Even then, focus on your actions, your choices, your growth.
Key phrases for conflict answers.
I decided to approach them directly and privately.
I tried to understand their perspective before presenting mine.
I focused on finding a solution rather than assigning blame.
We were able to reach an understanding that worked for both of us.
The experience taught me the value of early and direct communication.
Let's practice. Anna, give me a conflict answer.
A colleague and I had very different approaches to a shared project. Rather than letting tension build, I requested a one-to-one meeting to discuss our approaches directly.
Good. What happened?
I listened carefully to their reasoning first. Then I shared my perspective. We discovered our approaches actually complemented each other.
And the outcome?
We combined both methods and delivered the project 2 days early. We work very well together now.
Perfect. No blame, full ownership, positive outcome.
So remember, never attack the other person. Focus on your actions and your choices. Use, "I tried to understand their perspective," and "I focused on finding a solution." Conflict answers show your maturity and emotional intelligence. Okay, salary questions. Sensitive, important, often handled poorly.
What are your salary expectations?
Many candidates either name a number too low, undervaluing themselves,
Or too high, pricing themselves out.
or they panic and say, "Whatever you think is fair."
Which is essentially, please decide for me, very weak.
The professional approach, research your market value first.
Market value means what people with your skills and experience are typically paid.
Then answer with a researched range, not a single number.
Like, based on my research and experience, I am looking at a range of X to Y. However, I am open to discussion based on the full package.
Full package means salary plus benefits, bonuses, flexibility, and other perks.
This answer shows you have done research. You know your worth.
And you are flexible and professional, not just demanding.
Other salary phrases.
I would be comfortable discussing the full compensation package.
I want to make sure the role is the right fit before focusing on numbers.
Based on my research into similar roles, my expectation is around.
I am flexible, but I am looking for something that reflects my experience.
And if they push for a specific number,
If I had to give a specific figure, I would say X, but I am open to discussion.
always leave the door open for negotiation.
We have a full negotiation episode coming, but these phrases start you well.
So remember, research your market value first. Give a range, not a single number. Use, "I'm looking at a range of X to Y based on my research." Show confidence and flexibility.
Okay, gap questions and career change questions.
I notice there is a gap in your employment history. Can you explain that?
Or, why are you changing industries after so many years?
These questions feel like attacks. they are not.
They are invitations to explain your story honestly and professionally.
Gap explanation phrases.
During that period, I was focused on...
Like, during that period, I was focused on caring for a family member, which I chose to do fully and without regret.
I used that time to develop.
Like, I used that time to develop new skills through online courses and personal projects.
That experience actually strengthened my...
Like, that experience actually strengthened my resilience and time management significantly.
Career change phrases.
While my background is in X, the skills are highly transferable to Y.
Transferable means useful across different jobs and industries.
I have been preparing for this transition by.
Like, I have been preparing for this transition for 18 months by completing relevant training.
What excites me most about this change is...
Shows enthusiasm, shows this is a deliberate choice, not desperation.
The golden rule for both questions.
Own your story, all of it, with confidence and without apology.
Your path is your path. Present it proudly.
So remember, gaps in career changes are not weaknesses. They are stories of deliberate choice and growth. I use that time to develop, and the skills are highly transferable. Own your path completely. Don't say this. Difficult questions edition.
When asked about weaknesses, many learners say, I have no weaknesses.
This is the answer that ends interviews immediately.
It sounds either dishonest or completely lacking in self-awareness.
Both are very bad impressions in a job interview.
The correct approach.
One area I am actively developing is...
Something my previous manager helped me work on was...
I have identified that I sometimes struggle with X, and here is what I am doing about it.
Real, specific, with a solution attached.
I have no weaknesses. Sounds arrogant and dishonest.
One area I am developing is... Sounds self-aware and growth-oriented.
Self-awareness is the quality every great employer values most. Show it.
Difficult questions recap. Fast.
Failure formula. Real situation plus full ownership plus specific learning plus demonstrated change.
Failure phrase. I take full responsibility for...
Conflict rule. Never speak negatively about others. Focus on your actions.
Conflict phrase. I focused on finding a solution rather than assigning blame.
Salary phrase. Based on my research, I'm looking at a range of X to Y.
Gap phrase. I used that time to develop.
Career change phrase. The skills are highly transferable because...
Grammar rule. Never, I have no weaknesses. Always, one area I am developing is...
Interview series episode 2 complete.
You now have formulas for every difficult question. Every single one.
Your challenge. Write a failure answer in the comments using the 4-part formula.
Real situation. Ownership. Learning. Change. 4 sentences.
We will read and respond to every single one.
Next in the series, how to negotiate your salary in English.
The most valuable 30 minutes of English you will ever learn. Subscribe now.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.